Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg. We know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And, Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton.
Yes, sir.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Grant outside. Henderson kicks to Avdia. Outside, Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. And the rejection by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Henderson with the screen for Avdia. Back to Henderson. Rebound by Sohan.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The 3 from Barnes. It's good from long range.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Henderson kicks to Avdia. Vassell against Simons. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. Grant for 3. Rebound, San Antonio.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar. And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. They trail by 1. Ayton dishes to Henderson. Pass to Simons. Baseline J on the way. Count that one. Simons has got 5 points so far.
And Simons doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Vassell, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Ball finds Barnes. Outside for Wembanyama. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's let it fly.
Here's Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Anthony Simons. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. And Coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. It's Henderson on the wing. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Pass to Sohan. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Henderson. Outside, Avdia. It's Henderson on the wing. Paul with the defensive effort.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. From outside the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Brent with Avdia. There's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends.
Oh, that was something else.
And how about Harrison Barnes playing with a little bit of flair out there?
Portland trailing here. Inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. Maybe a three-point play. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harrison Barnes. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Kamar is checked in, and it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons. Kamare misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And there it is for him. Wembanyama has got 7 points.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Three-pointer, Graham. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The three from Johnson. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Kamare. Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size, Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
And the second free throw, good. Wembanyama against Ayton. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. It'll count. The shot that time, not on target. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Spurs lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Devin Vassell out there with Paul, and it's Castle in at the 3 slots. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Back to Wembanyama. Paul for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Bounce pass, Avdia. And it's Simons missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Finished off the break. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Well, Johnson has physicality, so a little contact on his drive isn't going to stop him.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. San Antonio making a switch here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Simons. Shoots over Johnson. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 15.
Yeah, pretty good poise for Simons. I mean, that was a difficult shot.
Here's Castle. From outside off the mark. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. Johnson with the block.
Get that out of here. I don't even want to see that. Johnson showing his explosiveness at the defensive end.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
In transition, here comes San Antonio, and he comes up with the deuce. Bouncy's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Grant on the wing. No scoring in this one. Portland moving the ball around. Simons from outside. Rebound San Antonio.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Drills the three-pointer. Sharp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Vassell outside. And the basket by Castle. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. You know, winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
And Klingon has it in the corner. Here's Avdia. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 6. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Here's Castle. No good with the triple. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Sharp finds Grant. Outside, Simons. A three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Trailblazers trail by 6. Grant outside. Pass to Klingon. The tray. And it's Simons missing. The Spurs shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. For 3. And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili. Mamu Kelishvili has got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio. Outside, Avdia. Rebounded by Castle. Drexel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go with a 3. The Trailblazers pull it in. Simons has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Vassell, and the shot goes down. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
That'll do it for the first half. It's San Antonio finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison's shots definitely falling in the first half. How did you guys get it going?
Just us playing off each other. Trying to get to the basket, trying to work it around. When there's balance scoring like we have tonight, everyone tries to feed off each other.
Strength in numbers, right? Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the floor for Portland, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Henderson and Simons are their guards. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Collins kicks to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. From past the arc, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Grant's got 5 points so far.
Grant coming right back with 3 of his own.
And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown 3-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Outside Collins. Back to Paul from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. 6 points for him.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Henderson passes to Ayton. Over Collins. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Johnson for three, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 13. Pass to Grant. Ayton with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got 8.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Spurs shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the first one drops. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Offside Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got 21.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that, Jay.
Johnson kicks to Paul. Pass to Collins. Here's Paul. Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Grant. Count it. Wembanyama has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor. And
he trims the lead to single digits.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Paul for 3. Sinks the triple. 11 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Johnson, the pass to Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Anytime Paul gets here, you can bet that he's going to step to the line and knock him down.
So for the Trailblazers, Kamar is checked in, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Anthony Simons.
A great player on a great... role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Harrison Barnes in for Collins. Paul against Graham. Pass to Sharpe. To the inside. Here's Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Grant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Graham inside the line. San Antonio with the rebound. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, but Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Three-pointer, Graham. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 15. Spurs working the ball around now. Puts up a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Graham against Paul. Here's Grant. And The rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Branham. And the layup's good off the glass. Branham's got his first points of the game.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Graham gets a wide open look. And the three ball is good.
Graham with a textbook pull-up that time.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Ayton. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in for Devontae Green. Wembanyama against Simon. No good with the layup. Just 3 on the clock.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And so it's San Antonio taking a 19-point lead into the break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Trailblazers trail by 19. We've got Paul. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Launches from deep. Rebound by Williams.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Portland grabs the miss. Thybulle with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. 3-pointers, Simon. Portland again missing. Barnes passes to Branham. To the left wing. Paul with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Paul's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs. Sharp on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. And it's a defensive 3-second. Violation. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition, and they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Here's Sharp with the drive, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Williams. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Andre Ayton's checked in for Klingon. Jeremy Grant comes in for Williams. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Grant gets a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. Spurs leading by 21. Wembanyama outside. Over Ayton. San Antonio again missing. Anderson looking it over. Simons finds Sharp. The jump hook. And that one hits back iron. Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Simon. And Sharp has it in the corner. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Here's Branham. A three-pointer is right on target. Branham's got 6 points in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And it's Wesley missing. Trailblazers trail by 20. And Ayton throws it down.
What a finish by Ayton, using those long arms to snatch that pass up high.
Pass to Branham. Shoots over Simons. Branham, good. Here's Henderson. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the time. Out. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Jones for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Anderson with it. Jones covering. Henderson passes to Simons. Ayton inside. Working on Collins. And that one's good, Ayton.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And here's Collins from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 19. Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chris Paul.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Branham. Connects from three-point range.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Clearly a foul.
The first one falls. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for 8. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Jeremy Grant. Sharp's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Henderson. Jones the pass to Branham. And here's Collins. Misses the 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thybulle kicks to Avdia. Here's Sharp. Portland with a new 14. Yep, it counts. Pass to Branham. Here's the 3. That shot misses. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Chris Paul.